allies. Friends and I allies.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, I haven't really been, I guess, been on YouTube as much as I used to, like making videos and all that. And when I do make videos, they're all just pickups, you know, because that's what I'm really focused on right now. And so I've been just, I don't know, haven't really been making much, but this idea to kind of tell this story came from last weekend when me and my boys, we saw this movie, The Conjuring. I think that's what it's called, Conjuring. Something Con. I think it's called The Conjuring. It was like, it's like a kind of a recent horror movie where it just, I'm not really going to explain it, but it's just a horror movie, right? And so the thing is, I really don't watch horror movies only because none of them scare me. You know, I can't think of one movie that I just, some of them are alright to watch, but like half of them are just stupid and corny. Like I like the old like 80s horror movies, because like them shits were scary, because like they would use like animatronics and like clay, and like, you know, nowadays it's like they use bullshit stuff like CGI and all that. I mean, one of my favorite horror movies is The Thing, the original one. But as like a horror movie, like there's just not really any horror movies I really mess with like that. And nowadays, every time I see a trailer or a commercial for a horror movie, it always has to do with some possessed girl that's based off of a true story. You know, it's like the same stuff. It's the same shit. Like horror movies nowadays have to be based off of something true, or nobody's gonna watch it. Like people just can't watch a horror movie just because it's like, I don't know, a horror movie. They have to watch it because there was truth to it or whatever. But the reason why I bring that up is because as me and my boys are watching this movie, you know, the movie was about ghosts, I guess, and evil spirits and all this stuff. And I have a friend that he don't believe in any of that shit, which is fine. I mean, I don't care. And then I had another friend that believes in that shit. Like, you know, we were talking and, you know, kind of giving like experiences of like why we believe in ghosts and spirits and why my friend doesn't believe in it, and and I actually have an experience. Well, obviously you saw from the title of this video, Wrestling with a Ghost, but let me explain to you this experience, man. Now, before I even explain this, you guys are probably thinking, oh, this is one of those weird motherfuckers that think these ghosts are out here, haunted houses, or whatever, right? I'm the type of person that, like, you know, I'm not going to rule out something simply because I haven't seen it myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't there be spirits or whatever? You know, maybe they don't exist. I don't know, dude. All I know is from what I experienced, alright? And there's a story, for all of you that, I don't know, maybe a lot of you don't know, but, back in 2006 through 2008, as part of my church, I went out and I pretty much, you know, I went door to door and I guess you could say I preached the gospel, right? And so I did it in California for 2 years. You know, I'm from DC, so like, you know, I'm away from my family, my friends. You know, for 2 years, that's all I was focused on for 2 years, was straight studying, scripture studying, teaching, service, charity work, whatever, right? And so this is where the experience happened, was on we call it a mission, so it happened when I was on my mission, right? And on my mission, I don't go by myself and go to the door. We always have another, you know, we have a companion that's always with us. We can't be separated, you know, we're always, you know, we live in the same apartment or whatever. I mean, throughout the 2 years, we do switch out different companions. We're not with the same guy for 2 years. So on my mission, there was a time where like and this was like really the only time this ever happened to me. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not the type of person to like force my beliefs on anybody. People think that's what I did for tears, but I didn't force nobody. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't dunking heads inside water, baptizing people, nothing like that. All I did was just spread a message, and if you're interested, cool. Teach you more. If not, that's fine. I'll be on my way. Find people that are interested. I didn't force anybody, and I don't expect people to, you know, be forced to believe what I you know, teach or whatever. It's just, you know, if you're interested, I'm more than happy to answer any questions. So I say that because a lot of people don't believe in spirits or ghosts or whatever, and that's fine. You know, you don't have to. And me personally, I don't know. I mean, do I believe in like spirits? Yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. You know. But this story, man. So I told this to my friends, and you know, some of my friends believe in it, another friend, like, he didn't say nothing, but I could tell he thought it was straight bullshit. So on my mission, we don't stay in one area. So I served in like the San Jose Bay Area, and within San Jose we switched to different areas. Like I'll be maybe in like Foothill for like 3 months, and then they'll send me down to like Santa Cruz for like 6 months, and then they'll send me to Gilroy for like, I don't know, 3 months or whatever. So in my second area, I got a new companion. And the way our schedule was in the morning, we wake up, we study up, we go out proselyting for like 2 hours, we come back for lunch for like an hour, and then we go back out proselyting. So I really didn't eat lunch during, you know, lunchtime, so instead I would take naps. And my companion would take naps too. He was like, whatever, we'll eat a little bit and then we'll take naps. Now in my apartment we had 2 sofas, alright? We just had two long sofas and everything, and this so the first time we're all me and my companion were sleeping in the sofas, and individual sofas, and like I'm sleeping and I can kind of see my companion. Like if I'm laying down, if I turn to my right, I can see him on the other side of the wall. He's sleeping too, right? I'm sleeping, dude. And no lie, I swear, no lie, like, as I'm sleeping, like, there was like I don't know what it was, but it was as if like I was awake, but like as if I couldn't like talk, or I couldn't move, right? And like I remember like the first time it happened, I kind of turned my head a little bit because I was trying to like get the attention of my companion, but he was passed out and I couldn't yell and I couldn't move at all. It was like the freakiest thing, right? And a lot of people think, oh, like sleep paralysis or whatever, right? And that's what I thought. I was like, dang, dude, you know, I was like, dang, that was nuts. I honestly felt there's something on me, man. Like there was really something struggling and something like choking me or something, man. I don't know what it was. So I was like, I didn't say nothing to my companion, man. You know what I'm saying? He was whatever, because I honestly I didn't think too much of it because I thought it was like sleep paralysis, because I've actually had sleep paralysis like a couple years before my mission. I couldn't move my arm. I remember I woke up, but I was like wide awake, and I tried to move my arm, and then finally I was able to move it, you know, so I was sleep paralysis. But this was a little different. Like I was laying down, I'm not joking, man, like someone was literally choking me. I couldn't open my mouth, and like I was kind of I don't know what it was, but whatever. That day we went proselyting after lunch or whatever. We come back, and my companions, you know, as we're eating dinner at the apartment, you know, we about to like go to bed or whatever, we're eating dinner. And remind you, I didn't say anything to my companion, nothing. We're eating there, and my companion just says, yo man, like honestly dude, I don't think I'll be taking naps anymore during lunchtime. I'm like, for real, why? Like, I don't know, man. For some reason, I felt like something was choking me, dude. I was like, I was like, are you serious, dude? He's like, stop playing with me. He's like, nah, man, I'm not joking. He was like, dude, I was laying on the, he told me he was laying on the sofa, and he felt like someone was choking him, and he tried to turn to say something to me, but he couldn't, and all he saw was just me sleeping. And I'm not lying to you, dude. I was like, dude, stop playing. I was like, that's the exact same thing that happened to me, man. He was like, for real? I was like, yeah, dude. And I told him, yo, man, there's something going on. And he was like, he was the one I was like, nah, man, screw that. That was nothing, dude. Now, it could have been a coincidence, right? I mean, that's one hell of a coincidence. I mean, it happens to both of us on the same day. And we didn't even know about it until he said, like, I didn't tell him nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think anything of it because I thought maybe it was just another sleep paralysis type of thing. I was like, yo. I was like, what? Oh man, I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn. I swear it was like something choking us, dude. So this happened another time. I remember I was laying down. It happened the second time, right? And it freaked me out. I was like, son, what the heck? I was like, no lie, dude. It didn't happen to my companion after that. It happened to me like 2 more times. The third time, dude, I'm not lying. We came back to the apartment. We ate lunch. I went into my room. My companion was like in the living room. I don't know what he was doing. He was like reading a book or whatever. I was like, I'm gonna lay down before we go back out. I was laying down, dude. And but this time, like the 2 times before it happened, I was laying on my back, right? The third time it happened, I was laying on my stomach. And sure enough, man, it started happening, right? Whereas like something was pushing me down, like as if it did not want me to get up. I'm not gonna lie, this is exactly what happened. It pushed me down, and I'm not lying, I'm still kind of awake, but like it's like I'm trying to do a push-up. I was trying to push myself up as whatever the hell it was pushing me down, and I was like struggling trying to push myself up, right? And this is exactly what I said. I said this, I didn't say it loud so my companion could hear it, but I was like, I don't remember the exact words. Maybe I cussed, maybe I didn't, but I straight up said, yo, if you don't get the hell off me right now, I swear I'm gonna whoop your ass right now. Like as I'm trying to push myself, I was like, yo, get off me, I swear I'm gonna whoop your ass. As soon as I said that, it was gone. It was gone, dude. Like it was gone, dude. Like it was complete, like as if it, I don't know what it was, like it vanished. And I was like, what? I was like, son, what was that all about? It was the most weirdest thing. I was like, there is no way that was like some type of sleep paralysis. If it was, it couldn't have been a paralysis because I'm lifting myself up, dude. I was literally struggling. And I closed my eyes and I told her, I was like, yo, whatever it is, you don't get off me right now, I'm gonna whoop your ass. However way I could whoop a ghost ass, all I showed to it was I was not scared. I was like, screw this. What's this junk gonna do? Just wrestling with me? Like, son, I wasn't having it. I went out, I told my companions, like, dog, we gotta do something about this. Like, we gotta blast this apartment or something, dude. My companion's like, nah, man, what are you talking about? Man, you crazy? You crazy? I was like, son, we gotta do something. I'm like, dog, I just had like a one-on-one WWF match with this, whatever the hell it was. I don't know what it was, man. It was choking me. It was bringing me down. It didn't want me to get up. It wasn't trying to let me do what I wanted to do. It was so weird. So I told like, alright, man, you know what I'm blessing? I'm blessing this place. I'm blessing the apartment. He was kind of hesitant. He didn't want to do it because he thought it was all crazy. But I don't know why he thought it was crazy when we both experienced the exact same thing on the same day. You know what I'm saying? It was weird. It was just the most weirdest thing. We blessed the apartment. Never had that feeling ever again. After that one time, that last and third time, I was like, yo, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Never came back, dude. It was the most random. I have never in my life experienced something like that, dude. Like, it was just so random, dude. I've never really been scared in my life. Like, it was just like freakingly scared. There was one time on my mission, like, it was like my first like 3 months out, where I woke up in the middle of the night, and I for some reason I woke up frightened, dude. I don't know what it was. I felt like whatever it was, man. People, my boy, you know, he didn't say much. He didn't. Obviously, you can say you don't believe in it, which is fine, cause I still don't know what the hell it was. But I can't deny that experience that I had. It was the most random thing, dude. And if a ghost tries to come up on me again, I swear I'm gonna whoop its ass. And the reason why I even brought this up, or even thought about this, given the story, is because I always wondered why, like, as soon as I said that, like, it completely let go, until my friend said something to me. Now, because as we're watching The Conjuring, he's like, you know what, dude? When it comes to, I don't know, he believes in ghosts, you know. I'm just kind of like, whatever. But he's like, you know, when it comes to ghosts or spirits, they feed off of your fear. Or so he said something along the lines of, like, it feeding off your fear, and if you show that you're not afraid, then it won't bother you, or something like that. I don't know, man. It's kind of like Freddy Krueger in Nightmare on Elm Street, where if you just show his ass that you don't believe in him, and he ain't nothing, he can't do anything to you, dude, because he feeds off of your fear. And in a way, I kind of felt like maybe that's kind of the reason why. Maybe it was a spirit, or maybe I'm just crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I just dreamt all that. And the only reason why I don't think I am crazy, or that I did dream that, is because my companion had the exact same experience without me telling him my experience prior to that. He told me straight up, yo, I'm not taking a nap in that apartment because I felt like someone was choking me. And I'm just like, son, that cannot be the biggest coincidence, dude. But like I said, man, that was the first and only time that's ever happened to me, and it was on my mission. It's funny, it was on my mission when I was doing God's work, you know what I'm saying? I like to think that maybe it was some type of, like, evil spirit, or maybe like the adversary trying to scare us, to try to, like, I don't know, prevent us from doing what we should be doing, which is spreading the word. You know, when you're trying to do something right, there's only be something wrong going your way, something to bring you down, something to kind of like hinder you, or to make you feel little, make you feel like you can't do it, or just to scare you, or to make you think like maybe what you're doing isn't right, or that you don't have what it takes. But screw it, man. I mean, whatever. I did what I did for 2 years. I'm glad I did it. I learned a lot, grew a lot, and ain't no freaking ghost gonna stop me wrestling with me. He cheated too. He started the match when I wasn't even when I was sleeping. Punk ass ghost. I don't know, man. There's this one thing that one quote that I always like. As you can tell, I'm a God-fearing man. I know a lot of people don't believe in that stuff. They think I'm crazy, or they think I'm stupid. I believe in fairy tales, whatever. You believe whatever you want to believe, I don't care. But for those that do believe, here's a quote. They say, Satan trembles whenever you get on your knees and pray. And I believe that to be true, because the closer we are to God, the further away we're from Satan, further away from the adversary. And to be honest with you, man, it's a lot harder to be good than it is to be bad. I mean, let's think about it. How hard is it to be how hard is it to be bad? Like, dude, I could just go right now, drink some stuff, party all night, bang bitches, you know what I'm saying? Have like 5 kids, rob liquor stores, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever the fuck I want, go to 7-Eleven, steal me a Slurpee, smack people up, tell people to shut up, be a dickhead, not be responsible, be lazy. I mean, how hard is it to do that? I don't know about you guys, but at one point in my life, I was kind of like that. Not to the point where I was getting drunk, banging bitches, and having kids or what, you know, like disrespecting people and just being obnoxious and just. But it was easy, dude. You know what I'm saying? You have to do anything. You just do whatever. I'll do whatever I want. Do whatever I want. I don't care. It's hard to be. I'm telling you, man. It's hard to be in the straight and narrow, like hard, dude. Because there's always. I'm telling you, man. It's like the adversary's there trying to get you down. He don't even need to work on the people that are on the wrong path. He's focusing on the people on the good path. The people on the wrong path are already on his path. He don't gotta worry about them, dude. They clock in every day following his path. The good people, on the other hand, he has to work harder and harder. So that quote rings true when it says that he trembles when you get on your knees and you pray. Because the closer you are to God, the further away you're from Him. That's my stuff. That's my story. Wrestling with the ghost. Probably do some elbow drops next time. Maybe like the Hulk Hogan leg drop. Probably do like the sharpshooter. Razor's edge. Power bomb. But it hasn't happened. So, and to be honest with you, man, I'm not afraid of that type of stuff. I feel like I got on my side. That evil spirit crap. If somebody told me, yo, go inside that haunted house, you'd have to give me a good reason why to go in there, but I won't be afraid. Because I'd be throwing elbows in Ghost's face. Ghost face. I'd be the ghost face killer. I'd kill ghosts since they're already dead. It makes no sense. Anyways, guys, that was my story. It probably wasn't as funny as like all my other ones, but it was something, man. It was an interesting story, I think. So you can tell people that story when you're like, yo, man, I know this weird guy on YouTube. He talked about this one story we wrestled with a ghost. And then your friends would be like, what? That dude's full of shit. He don't know what he's talking about. Whatever. Anyways, guys, appreciate you watching. Peace.